Hey, Shalom, Akim. Sorry for the late. This is Abaya Allah here, the Surrogate of Yahawashi / Paradigms. We go praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah. Shim Yahawashi, Shim Kahakadash. Double to the apostles and elders in Greatmillstone, taught me truth for root world. Peace and salutations to the shepherds that feed the sheep of Yahawah, which is the Heavenly Father's ancient Hebrew name, which means He exists. He is, and the only begotten Son, who the word ignorantly called Jesus Christ, real name in the Hebrew is Yahawashi, which means He delivers, is coming to deliver the predestined elect, house of David, 144,000 prophets, and the men and women and even children who receive salvation from the coming destruction of Babylon the Great, which is here in America. Okay, uh, as a end, as a result of the end of World War III. Okay, which will be nuclear destruction. The lake of fire that you read in the book of Revelation is Babylon the Great, which is here in America and also other parts of the world. Okay, and the 2/3, the wicked of our people, okay, they're not going to make it on this side, but they'll be reborn in the kingdom to receive the inheritance of the kingdom of heaven, you know, through the fathers of the promise, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Okay, and the 12 tribes consist of you so-called Negroes, West Indian Haitians, Hispanic Latinos, and Native Seminole Indians, and those who descend from those 12 that are scattered in every nation under heaven that look like those nations where they were scattered, meaning they would have mixed complexions, speak different tongues, and even look like the other heathen nations where they're scattered. You know, the Israelites that look like so-called white people or favor them, Chinese, African, Hawaiian, etc. Okay, and peace and salutations to the hopeful elect out there who are sincere, who believe in this thing. The few sisters, Akbar, who believe. Okay, it's a real quick video. All right, this is something I'm at this bus stop here. It's just going to show you in this time that the Lord is judging these women out here. Okay, there was a point in time before this whole these lockdowns took place. You know, there were like little slight spikes or bumps as far as the Lord judging these women out here. We used to hear about, but since these shutdowns since 2019 and up until now, especially now, they've been getting judged on a higher level. Okay, as the crime rate spikes up, okay, the level of death that the Lord is sending out, you know, among these women have spiked dramatically. Okay, because in the Western world, okay, they've been taught what the way of feminism, that there's no accountability for things that they do. Okay, that they're so much so that they think they're not going to be judged. Like who? Esau, Edom, the Satan. All right, the devil. Okay, which that blessing that you read about in the book of Genesis, with a so-called black woman, the Latino Native American woman, even all the rest of the women, the lesser women, I would say, they all are receiving that blessing now. But as this kingdom is now on its way out, it's beginning to fall to to no return. Okay, it's beginning to collapse, and Esau's losing his privilege, or the peon Edomites. All right, and the Lord's taking His spirit away from this place. Guess what? All those who are joined with this place in the Western mindset, the Western philosophy, okay, of the anti-Messiah lifestyles, or I should say, how would you say it? There's a term that Elder Yashawamba likes to say. Believing in that flood-like behavior, okay, times 2 or 10, okay. Now they're being judged for it, okay. And remember, there's more women than men. There's a reason why the Lord created more females than men, okay, because what's the word they call it? Uh, Polygamy, as they would like to call it. They say it's against the law over here when that's actually uh, biblical. Okay, He made many, for one man. All right, I'm not gonna get into the scriptures on that, but it's in the scriptures. All right, you should know. All right, like I said, the Western world has taught these women, okay, the feminism. All right, and that there will be no judgment, you know, as a result of their actions, because this system protects them. But now his system is collapsing. They're beginning to collapse, and now they're beginning to be judged on a high level, and it's going to get worse. Okay, she's going to go back into that weaker vessel. All right, like the scripture said in Ezekiel 9:4. Okay, our Lord's going to judge maids and little children and women. He said it twice because it's more females than males. All right, so that judgment is going on. All right, on a high level. So let me read this real quick. I don't want to ramble on too much, but it says Newsweek.com. All right, it says mother kidnapped from home in front of kids. All right, found shot to death in car. Okay, it says a mother who was kidnapped in front of her children has been found murdered inside her own car. All right, a lot of house thefts are going up, carjackings. Okay, things gonna get grim, and it's gonna go back to survival of the fittest. And guess what? If any of these women don't have a man that's protected them, that independent women mentality. All right, and they don't have a man, or they've been with many men, and they're single, or they're not with a man of the Lord. This is what's gonna happen. All right, and far worse. Okay. It says a mother who was kidnapped in front of her children has been found murdered inside her own car. Fort Wayne Police Department has reported. And this is one of many. This is just the one they're reporting on. It says Maria Del Scoro Maldonado. She one of the tribes. Seemed like and Briz, 39, was found on January 29th with apparent gunshot wounds. Now listen to how brutal, her death was from a man, Okay, and it says she was pronounced dead at the scene by paramedics. And this guy may have actually known her. So it says the shooting occurred at approximately 5:19 in the area of Fairfax Avenue and Standish Drive. There was multiple witnesses to the shooting, so people saw this. Okay, so this guy must have known her. It says the Fort Wayne Police Department has released a statement calling on the public to identify the suspected shooter. The statement said that Ambrose had been kidnapped while at home with the two children. The suspect was dressed in all black and forced his way into their home on Standish Drive. The kidnapper also had a short-barreled rifle. Right, this way it gets brutal. Short-barreled rifle and a black backpack. It says after threatening to kill the victim and her children, the suspect kidnapped the victim and forced her to drive him away in her SUV and shot her to death 4 blocks from her home. It said in the statement, it says the suspect fired approximately 30 rifle rounds in her vehicle. The suspect then ran westbound from Standish Drive in the 2100 block Fairfax Avenue. Okay? So he emptied damn near the whole clip in her car. All right? What the scriptures say during these last days that what? The love of many shall wax cold. All right? And these women gonna get the brunt of it because they're the weaker vessel, especially here in the West. Okay, a lot of that pent up energy, pent up emotions, all the hell that a lot of men catch from these women there. All right, a lot of that's being lashed out as a form of judgment. Sore strokes written in the Apocrypha. All right, hey, hold on. I'm good, man. How you too? Okay. And Salaki, it's a bus I normally get on. And yeah, so let me try to find it. That was all I want to read from this article. Because there's something else that happened this week where people are losing it. So if men are losing it, women are losing it too. All right. Remember, the Lord is no respecter of persons. All right. So let me see. Let me see real quick. That's one. Let me see. Sword. That's his spirit of vengeance. All right. Ecclesiasticus. Okay. This is 39 and 28. I started 27. It says, all these things are for good to the godly. So to the sinner, they are turned into evil. Okay. It says, there be spirits that are created for vengeance. All right. And that's what you see when judgment is being shifted out, to these people. Don't matter who it is, what job you have, to protect, serve, whatever. All right. The Lord will send out that judgment. It says, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of destruction, they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them. All right. Fire and hail, okay, volcano eruptions, hailstones, famine, and death. These, all these were created for vengeance. Teeth of wild beast, scorpions, and a sword, which is the modern day sword, is the gun, which that man used. Let's say, and it says, punishing the wicked to destruction. Okay, and these women are hella wicked. All right. So I'm gonna get more. Let me see. I had this. This is Proverbs 11 and 21. Okay, like I was talking about the pact that the serpent made with Eve. Okay, especially in this setup, it says, "Though hand join in hand, the wicked shall not be unpunished." But that goes to you sellouts in the industry, male and female. All right, and a whole host of other, institutions of wickedness. Okay, and it says this, but the seed of the righteous shall be delivered. All right, which is us brothers, Lord willing, the hopeful elect. All right, and these, a few sisters that believe. All right, I want to show you this real quick as well. What happened this week? This right here. Now she had the world. Okay, she won Mr. America pageant, and this is a so-called, black woman. I don't know, for maybe one of the three tribes, Judah, Benjamin, and Levi. Okay, and she was you know, posting videos and messages about what's that mental health. Okay, so I'm like, what the hell happened with her that she decides to, throw herself off of a building? Now I don't know what actually took place, but that was the thing they were concerned about with her. All right, and a lot of these women that quote unquote have the bag or in a position where they, like a celebrity, A list, B list. A lot of them, they go through these things. All right, but they're gonna reap the judgment. A lot of them gonna feel those nuclear missiles, man. Amongst many other things that's gonna happen, that's gonna take place before that happens. All right, so let me play
I used
this.
to pay $162 every month for my car insurance. Now, check out how much I'm paying.
With such an incredibly radiant light, Chesley Chris was, as a correspondent for Extra Television, as a former Miss USA, a top 10 finisher in the Miss Universe pageant, and an attorney as well. Death and suicide found outside of her apartment building on 42nd Street on Sunday morning. A statement from her family confirming her death. They said that in devastation and great sorrow, we share the passing of our beloved Chesley. Her great light was one that inspired others around the world with her beauty and strength. She had put a final post up on Instagram just hours before her death on Sunday morning, which may have been somewhat of a window into her mindset, saying, "May this day bring you rest and peace." She's 30 years old, winner of the Miss USA pageant, worked with the Miss Universe pageant as well as being a top 10 finisher, an entertainment correspondent for Extra. She also earned her MBA from Wake Forest, and she was an attorney.
He's standing there with Oprah. Oprah is what? Which these bankers, mainly in America, these elite Edomites, using her as well. She's a witch. All right, they use that as a bonding mechanism for the middle class, the Edomite middle class at that. All right, and she was on that level to where she can hug Oprah. I'll just show you, man. As this kingdom goes down, they all going down. All right, and power to let it, like the serpent said, which he lied to Eve. He said, once you take part of the knowledge of what good and evil, or this fruit, which is actually philosophy, all right, of sorcery, witchcraft, feminism. That's why you see it today. All right, in its perfection, that she would not surely die. He lied. All right, you're gonna see a lot of this. A lot of judgment is going out.
Would practice law in North Carolina. Her family also going on to say that whether she was working as an attorney fighting for social justice, as Miss USA, as a host on Extra, but most importantly, she'll be remembered as a daughter, sister, friend, mentor, and colleague. They know that her impact will live on. Just an incredible amount of outpouring of love for her. Extra also releasing a statement saying she was not just a vital part of our show, she was a beloved part of our Extra family and touched the entire staff. Our deepest condolences to all her family and friends. According to some media reports, she may have left a note behind, stressing that she wanted her belongings to go to her mother. If you or anyone you know is struggling with mental health issues, you can always get help. There is a prevention hotline, 1-800-273-TALK. That's 1-800-273-8255.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna get maybe two more scriptures and I'm gonna close it out. Okay. Let me see. Jeremiah 4:30. Okay. And that's the time we're coming in. All right. This society collapse, when this economy collapse, the what is it, TF, okay, those numbers are going to drastically are going to grow exponentially. Okay, it says and when thou art spoiled, what wilt thou do? Okay, though thou clothest thyself with crimson, though thou deckest thee with ornaments of gold. Right, she was Miss USA, right? Okay, and he's going to these celebrities too, celeb women, etc. It says, though thou wrenchest thy face with painting, that cake up, you know, all that makeup. It says, in vain thou shalt make thyself fair. Because to look like that in the times to come, you're going to be straight food out here, period. All right? And a lot of them are finding that out. It's all vanity. Okay, that's not going to save them. It says, thy lovers will despise thee. Okay, Esau. All right, mainly the peons, and of course, the woman that they've betrayed, which was a curse unto us, written in the book of Deuteronomy. All right, 28 and 15 on down. Okay, and now that's why it says thy lovers will despise thee. All right, they getting rejected, man, and the main rejection is gonna be from the men of the Lord. Okay, because I despise these Babylonian women, especially here in the East Coast, New York. Remember, they're the breed that all of these other women follow. Okay. Place is terrible. It says they will seek thy life. All right, like that article before, and tens and hundreds more. Okay, that we've been seeing, YouTube feed, in the the news. Like I said, there's many, many, many stories out there of judgment happening to these women, man. And I did a video, maybe a month or two back, and it continues on, right? Like nothing's ever changed since a month or 2 months ago. It just intensified. It just grew. It says, "For I have heard a voice as of a woman in travail, and the anguish as of her that bringeth forth her first child, the voice of the daughter of Zion, that bewaileth herself, that spreadeth her hands, saying, Woe is me now, for my soul is wearied because it's murderers. All right. And who's the murderer? I already told you. You saw Edom. The thief cometh not before to steal and to kill and to destroy. Okay. And that daughter of Zion, that's going into the nation of Israel today. Okay. And that's going into what? Jacob's trouble. All right. Which we're really at the beginning stages of it already. Okay. So let me see if I got any more. Salakia for the noise, All right, and it's Ecclesiastes. Let me see. I read this, and that'd be it. Okay, it says Ecclesiastes 8:12. It says, "Though a sinner do evil 100 times, and his days be prolonged." This is talking about Esau, the wicked. He didn't consider his latter end, like the scriptures say. All right, but now he's at his end. Okay, but now you could also use this for the woman, Eve, our woman. The so-called black, mainly starting with her, then the Latino and Native American woman, and the speckled birds, all right, the extracts of these women, okay, and women in general. It says, "Yet surely I know that it shall be well with them that fear Yahawah, BAHASHAM Yahawashi." And those are the sisters, all right, or women who have believing brothers who may be of the elect, okay, and through that they may be able to make it. It says, "Which fear before him." It says, "But it shall not be well with the wicked, neither shall he prolong his days, neither she," okay, "which are as a shadow," right? "Because he feareth not before the power." It says God here, which is Yahawah BaShem Yahawashi. All right, it says Alahayim should be there, which means angelic forces, starting with Yahawah, the Heavenly Father, and the Son Yahawashi. Okay, so just want to read that real quick. It's going into, what's that saying? If the shoe don't fit, you're all right. But if the shoe fits, these females are gonna wear it, all right, and it's gonna be through judgment, you know, back into the spirit world, however the Lord sees fit. Okay, so I hope this video was edifying to the elect. Till next time, Shalom. Yahawah BaShem Yahawashi. Brought them to the next time. Until the next time, Shalom.